Hi everyone, Tanya here. Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited. As you guys know, I'm always excited for these videos, but especially today. Today is discount shopping. Today is discount food shopping day, and you guys, if you are not new to my channel, you know like amazing deals from groceries and food. And today's like extra amazing. So if you are new here, welcome. Hi, my name is Tanya. I am a mom of 3 kids and also a part-time teacher. And on my channel, I like to talk about a little bit of everything, but especially how to live a simple and frugal life. And one of the things that is really big on my channel is sharing the amazing ways that I save on one of the biggest expenses in a household is groceries. And that is through using my local discount food grocery store. And so whenever there are days especially like this, I love to make a video and share with you how it's possible to stretch your budget and like what you can get for under $100, especially if you have family and kids. Keep watching because you'll see. If you're not sure, I always like to give this little disclaimer too, if you're not sure what a discount food store is. And I will have a video hopefully coming up talking about more about discount food stores, but it's basically stores where foods from all different kinds of stores, whether it's Targets or Walmarts or even some local like co-op farms and even like Trader Joe's, all over. And it's foods that are either overstocked, so too much, things that are close to the best buy or like expiration date or use by date. It's things that could have dented packaging, things like that, that are then brought there to be sold at a very, very steep discount. And so that's basically what it is. And I'll talk more about it, but yeah, that's in a nutshell, that's what it is. So if you're interested, definitely keep watching, and I hope before you leave you consider subscribing. We're really close to 1,000 subscribers. Thank you for those of you who have been watching, but let's get into this because you guys, there's over like $200 worth of groceries, and I always ask you at the beginning of videos, guess down below, how much do you think I spent? Because it is a good price, you guys. As it usually is, but especially today. So let's get into it. Yay! All right, here is everything. Now let's get into it because I want to point out that this week is a really great stock up for me for meat. And if you do eat meat in your family, you know that it can be expensive, especially lately prices have been going up for certain items. And if you have a deep freezer, not just for meat, I will say this as a tip for all like even produce and things that can be frozen. If you have a deep freezer, your discount store is like the best place to really get really good deals in the long run that help you save so much money on meals. So this week was definitely a stock up for meat. I will get into that. Let's start over here with produce. I always go in just for produce because they have amazing prices on produce. And I always find so many other things. So, and if I remember prices, I will tell you. If I don't, I'm sorry, but I'll tell you the total at the end. So I got some baby carrots. These were $1. These cucumbers were 2 for $1. These blueberries, I think were $1.50. Not super discounted, but still better than if I buy them at the store. This bag of oranges I think was $3 or $4. These tomatoes I think were like 50 cents a pound or something like that. These beets were $1. This lettuce or cabbage, yeah, lettuce, they have these for 2 for $1 or 59 cents. I actually just got one. This is not even for us technically. It is for our chickens, you guys. We got chickens yesterday. Oh, I'm so excited. I'll hopefully doing a video about it. I'll try to insert maybe a picture in the video so you guys can see them. There have 2 hens. We're gonna get 2 more, but they're so cute. So I'm gonna put this out for them to just kind of peck and enjoy as like a little treat. Then I also got a big bag of apricots. Don't know really how many were in there. These were $2.49 a pound, which was not a super huge discount for where we live, but I love apricots, and so I was like, I don't care, I'm getting them because they're just so good. I don't know what the total ended up being. I'm guessing maybe close to $4 or $5 because I mean it's not too many, but I'm not sure. Then, pardon me, my box it's raining out today, so it got a little bit squished while I was carrying in the groceries and raindrops. $1 for just this little box of granola bars. Also $1 for these graham crackers. And then this yogurt, I think it was $2 for a pack of 8. These, I mean, yogurt at my house wise, I have 3 young kids, and even like with my husband, he loves yogurt too, and me as well, so it goes fast at our house. And then I got 2 of these. It was $3.50 or like $4 each, or if you got two, I think you got them for $5 or $6. I can't fully remember. So it was just a better deal. And again, at my house, we go through strawberries pretty quick. And if all else fails, I can freeze them, or I've been making jams and things, so I can put them in a jam. They're just, you know, they won't go to waste, basically. So really good deal on these. Then, if you can see all this applesauce, this kind of happened to, it wasn't like this initially, I guess. So initially, so the sale on these is 2 for $1. My kids really like these. And this is one thing I'll talk about is, for example, the Best By date was May 1st. So technically it has passed that date. But this is what I love, because a lot of these, and we got a couple last week, even though it's Best By May 1st, for a lot of these items that are shelf, you know, things that are like applesauce or canned items or things like crackers, I am not as concerned about the date. We test the item, it's really good. You know, it's still like, it doesn't taste bad or something, because I'm not going to give my family, obviously, food that's bad. Do you know what I mean? But items like this, where it's like, if it's a couple weeks past, this doesn't mean that the item all of a sudden May 1st magically goes bad, is what I'm saying. So that's what I love it, but the stores can't sell it. So that's why these items end up at Mike's Discount. But items like these, I don't mind stocking up, because again, they will go fast, and they're items that I'm not worried about going bad. So these were 2 for $1 for both of these varieties. And so basically, I didn't first have all these, but then I'll tell you guys what happened and why I have so many. But these were 2 for $1. So I think for $4, I get 8 boxes of these, or packages. Then this is just a little cake mix. My husband likes the yellow one, so I got that one, I think, for $1. Then I got, this is kind of when I try fun cereals, because I don't usually always buy them just because they're sweet and, you know, sugars and stuff. But sometimes if I see a fun one at the discount store, I'm like, okay, we'll try one. So this one is a Minions one with kind of like, it's kind of like a Kix and Lucky Charms mix, because it has marshmallows, but they're like the Kix shape kind of. And my kids are really into Minions, so I was like, we'll try it. This was $1. This little package of these, I thought items like this are great. Again, if we go out with my kids or just in the car, you know, just for outside, a quick snack, or these are $1 for a package of 10 of these. Then I also got some just regular bagels for breakfast, snacks, you know, whatever. $1 also. And again, things like this can also be frozen. So you could buy bulk of, like, if you know your family goes through bagels, buy 5 or 6 or however many packages, and just put them, if you are able to have a deep freezer, put them in your deep freezer. They don't really go bad, you know. So then I also got some bacon. This was also, I believe, $1 or $2. I'm gonna put this in my deep freezer for soups and recipes and things. Then bread, we just needed more bread. And these were $2 or $3, so not super discounted, but again, it's still a little bit cheaper than it is at my local store. Usually these are like $3 to $4 each, so to get them for even a little bit of a discount is good. Then these Ritz crackers fly out of my house. It's crazy. These are 3 for $5, so definitely stock up when I see Ritz on sale. The potatoes, I think, were $2 for this big bag. Then I just got some treats, some Oreo cookies. I think these were $1.50 for the package. And here is where the fun, like, I was like, oh my gosh, like so much money saving. So this was like in the last aisle when I was walking out, and I've never actually seen like roasts and beef. I've seen ground beef sometimes, but never like good pieces of like cuts of meat and stuff. So this, if you can see, the original price on this alone was $19.53. So they had a sign that said 40% off that price, which is, I mean, it's really good. And so the date actually was yesterday, so I'm going to put them in my deep freezer. Obviously, they're still fine. The date is still, you know, within like a couple days, so that's really good. So I'm going to put this in my deep freezer to keep it preserved, you know, good to go. They're not going to go bad. Obviously, don't leave them in the fridge. So I'm going to freeze all this meat, but this alone, again, was $19.53 originally. I got them for 40% off, so about, trying to do math here. So I think it ended up bringing up to be like 11 something dollars, which I don't mind, because this is really great, again, for big dinners, multiple meals for us, or even if you know you're having a party, entertaining, this is a great way to save these in your freezer to have something on hand for, you know, like quick, what do? Put a roast in the Instant Pot or the slow cooker, you know, something like that. Then I got some stew meat. Again, this ended up costing me like $3 something, or like $4 for a soup, or even just to, man, I only have the word in Russian in my head. I'm losing, this is bilingual problems. I'm like trying to say the word, but I'm only thinking in the other language. But basically to kind of like saute it or something and just, you know, make it as a side to serve with rice or potatoes. I also just got some of these kebabs and some of these steaks. Again, normally, if you can see, this alone was 20 bucks. Got it for 40% off. And then also I got another one, another roast. Originally, again, it was $18.20, but I got it for pretty cheap, you know, considering. And so what happened was, again, I didn't actually have all this meat at first. So story time. I just bought one roast and one of the stew meat, and I was like, well, that's all right. You know, I'll put the roast in the freezer. And I got up to the front lanes, and I got up to the front lanes, and I got up to about $80, which is still a phenomenal price. And I was like, oh, okay, sure, $80. And the woman said, do you know about our discount? And I was like, no. And I knew sometimes they gave like a senior discount. Obviously, I'm not a senior. And she said, well, you know, we have this thing, if you spend $100, you get 10% off, so $10 off, which at the discount store, $10 goes far. So I was like, oh no, I didn't know, like, is that certain days? And she's like, no, that's all the time. And I was like, I didn't even know about this. And so she was like, well, you know, you're so close, you're like, I was like $18 or $20 away. And she was like, do you wanna, you know, add something to get the $10 off? And I was like, well, you know, there are people in the lane, and I was like, well, that's true. So I was like, I'll just get some more meat because I'll stick it in my freezer. So I got some meat, and, you know, we added it and stuff. And she ended up, so I got up to, and then we needed like $2. So I was like, well, I'll get some more applesauce. You know, there were 2 for $1. So that's why I also have extra applesauce. So it worked out, and my total, because she gave me some more, like the discounts at 10% off, and just with everything, it ended up being, here's the grand total for you guys, for everything back here, it was $89. Like, if you think about, I mean, the meat alone, that's almost the price of just the meat alone, retail price. Like, I got everything for $89. Like, so exciting. So, moral of the story, if you have not, definitely check out your local discount food store. It's amazing, you guys. Definitely recommend it. Comment down below, do you shop at your local discount food store? What is your experience? I know they're not all the same. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, got a little bit of motivation, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.